There will be lots of excitement this year. So I would like to encourage all our residents to get involved, be informed, find the facts, tell the truth, and do the right things. Whatever you do will have a tremendous impact to this great city for a long term. In the meantime, be fair, be just, be honest, be kind to each other. I don't want to just paint a nice picture for our city, but we do have some great challenge ahead of us. Climate change, for example, is a big item. It's a very serious item. Yes, it is a global issue. However, it is all come down to individual action we take here. If we don't reduce the global the greenhouse gas emission, we're going to have a problem. Okay, and as Pope Francis put it, the climate change is a moral issue. He is absolutely right. As I said, if this generation is unwilling and unable to adapt the change of the climate, the human race may go extinct when the extreme weather hits, and which may come sooner than what we expected. And if that happens, that would be really a shame for all of us, because we climbed from the monkey to become this stage after about 5,000 years, and it totally got wiped out. That's really bad, okay? So please take a look of Carl Sagan's narrative about the small pale blue dot, our Mother Earth.
From this distant vantage point, the Earth might not seem of any particular interest. But for us, it's different. Consider again that dot. That's here. That's home. That's us. On it, everyone you love, everyone you know, everyone you ever heard of, every human being who ever was, lived out their lives. The aggregate of our joy and suffering, thousands of confident religions, ideologies, and economic doctrines, every hunter and forager, every hero and coward, every creator and destroyer of civilization, every king and peasant, every young couple in love, every mother and father, hopeful child, inventor and explorer, every teacher of morals, every corrupt politician, every superstar, every supreme leader, every saint and sinner in the history of our species lived there, on the mote of dust, suspended in a sunbeam. The Earth is a very small stage in a vast cosmic arena. Think of the rivers of blood spilled by all those generals and emperors, so that in glory and triumph they could become the momentary masters of a fraction of a dot. Think of the endless cruelties visited by the inhabitants of one corner of this pixel on the scarcely distinguishable inhabitants of some other corner. How frequent their misunderstandings, how eager they are to kill one another, how fervent their hatreds. Our posturings, our imagined self-importance, the delusion that we have some privileged position in the universe, are challenged by this point of pale light. Our planet is a lonely speck in the great enveloping cosmic dark. In our obscurity, in all this vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. The Earth is the only world known so far to harbor life. There is nowhere else, at least in the near future, to which our species could migrate. Visit? Yes. Settle? Not yet. Like it or not, for the moment, the Earth is where we make our stand. It has been said that astronomy is a humbling and character-building experience. There is perhaps no better demonstration of the folly of human conceits than this distant image of our tiny world. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the only home we've ever known, the pale blue dot.
So look at the Earth from the space. Our Mother Earth is just a small, pale blue dot. As of today, as what Carl said, we cannot find any other creature in any other place except on this small blue dot. It is very fragile, and we have to protect this pale blue dot if we would like to have our future generation to live and to thrive. So our city has initiated the community choice energy program. I want to thank our council member Russing, who is champion on this. And we also put in the solar panel and at the service area. We installed quite a few electrical car charging stations. If you have get a chance to go to Main Street, which Peter Powell has put it up, on their first floor, the garage is pretty much all charging station. So, but we also ban the use of plastic bag, etc. Okay, we have to do more. Another example: if every American drove 10 miles less a week, we can reduce 100 billion pounds of carbon emission each year.